Well, hello there. It's Greg Park Your Car here. And today we're here to talk about the Indian Bread Rocks Recreation Area. Now, this is located in southeast Arizona, just south of the town of Bowie. And it's on BLM land, which is also known as Bureau of Land Management. And if you're unfamiliar with Bureau of Land Management, that means it's free camping. And it's a 14-day limit. So you just pick a spot and you can stay for 14 days. So here's the Sweet Lorraine to give us a tour of the Indian Bread Rocks area.
Hi everyone, I'm going to take you on a little tour of the Indian Bread Rocks Recreation Area. This is Bureau of Land Management land, which means that it's free camping. So this is not really a campground. It's more dispersed camping. So there's no picnic tables at your site or anything like that. Now, if you look over there, you'll see a rock balancing up there that looks like a loaf of bread. And I think that's why they call this the Indian Bread Rocks Recreation Area. But a little bit further in the video, I'll explain more about that. Right now, I just want to show you the road that comes in. It wasn't very bad at all to drive. I mean, it's a dirt road, so there are bumps and things, but it was really fine to get to where we decided to park the van. As you can see, there's other vans along the way here, too. It's a very popular place. Now, if you decide to camp in this area, you're pretty lucky because it was such a great spot amongst the rocks. The sites were fairly level. There's our van. And we actually had to dig out a little bit in the back to level it out. But it was not an issue at all. Now, as you can see, there are cows here. There's a ranch down that road, and cows are constantly wandering on the road from the ranch to the camping area here. So they do make noise and they do kind of hang out with you, but it is kind of fun to see the cows. So here is the view from the top of where that balancing bread rock was. We decided to take a hike up there. And there's our van from the top of the rock. This was an amazing hike up to the top because up here were these holes in the rocks. And this is really probably the reason why they named this place Indian Bread Rock, because the Indians back then would gather the mesquite seed pods, and they would grind them with a rock, turning the pods into flour. And then the flour, of course, would be turned into bread. And so the Indian Bread Rocks Recreation Area is well known for these holes in the rock where the Indians ground the flour. Really interesting stuff going on in this area of the country. Very educational. They had a one pit toilet, and it was spotless, clean, lots of toilet paper. It didn't smell. It was wonderful. And then behind the pit toilet, there was a picnic area where they had tables in the shade and big barbecues if you'd like to have a little lunch there.
Well, thank you, Lorraine, with the narration. She really does a fine job. And that was the Indian Bread Rocks Recreation Area. We love camping on BLM land, and we hope that you get a chance to try it out too. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.